Hi there, so today I'm going to talk you through my nighttime skincare routine. Now everyone's skin is different, so what works for me may not work for all of you, but if you are suffering with persistent chronic outbreaks of acne that you just can't seem to get under control, then a skincare routine like this could just be what you need to clear things up pretty quickly and get things under control and break the cycle of spots. So I'm sure a lot of you are using products from brands like Dermalogica, Proactive, Clearasil, Freedom, and dare I say it, I've seen a lot of this around the Instagram sphere, CeraVe. Now, although all these products are designed for people with acne, there's actually some ingredients in there that are terrible for the skin, and we should be avoiding them at all costs. So if you've got any of these products in your routine at the moment, I would seriously consider checking them out and looking for something that is just going to work with your skin that much better. It's going to support your skin rather than damaging it. So the problem with a lot of these sort of commercial high street brands that are aimed at acne is that they contain things like alcohol, sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, mineral oils, and also parabens, which they disrupt hormones. Alcohol dries the skin out and causes your skin to produce excess oil. The same with SLS. SLS is also very pore clogging in itself, but it also strips the skin of its natural oils, which causes your skin to produce more oil, which then can lead to clogged pores and breakouts. So just be mindful of that. On the flip side, if you think it's all right just to go to your local health food shop and buy some natural products, they can also be just as problematic. Anything from soybean oil, argan oil, coconut oil, all those things can be really, really heavy on the skin, and we just, if you've got acne, then you just don't want to be going near those products. So, my philosophy with skincare is finding something that is, contains lots of scientifically proven actives which are going to help repair, heal, and fight acne, at the same time as using, safe, natural extracts, which also help to calm and balance the skin. So it's finding that combination of the two worlds to find a solution that works really, really well for those that are prone to acne. So some of the ingredients that I always look for when I'm shopping for skincare are ingredients that clear pores, like salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a widely studied and great option for those that have congestion and suffer with blackheads, whiteheads, and those types of breakouts. We also want to use ingredients that contain compounds that help fight acne-causing bacteria. Those ingredients include things like tea tree and also benzoyl peroxide, which is a great ingredient for fighting that acne-causing bacteria. You also want to reduce oil production if you have really oily skin. So ingredients like one of the most widely studied is probably green tea extract. I've got a blog post on it, which I will link below. But to cut a long story short, studies have shown that green tea extract can reduce sebum production by up to 60% in just 8 weeks. So great one if you've got oily skin. You also want not just to focus on preventing and calming breakouts, you also want to look at the after effects of breakouts. You've got pigmentation, minor scarring, things like that. So to do your best to reduce those effects, you want to be including skincare that contains something like vitamin C, which is really great for fading pigmentation. Finally, and this is what a lot of the brands that I mentioned before, they don't really consider as part of their acne clearing strategy within their lines. What they do is they just focus on just harsh, in the hope that your skin, if they dry your skin out enough, then there's not going to be enough. They're just working on one point of the whole acne formation, and that's kind of like trying to prevent excess oil and hyperkeratinization. That's not the whole picture, especially as we're getting into adult, especially if you've suffered with acne from teens. Those kind of products can sort of keep acne under control as a teenager, but as we get into, adult acne territory, it gets a lot more complicated. And you've also got aging to kind of consider. So we need to take a more you know, a better approach to our skincare. So, you know, looking for ingredients that are going to keep the skin strong and healthy are really, really important, and I think quite often overlooked. You know, it's so tempting if you get a breakout just to go in at it with every single harsh ingredient you can without looking, you know, at the bigger picture and thinking, you know, the healthier your skin is, the quicker you're going to heal, and the more likely you're going to be able to resist the inflammation, and your skin's going to be able to, you know, maintain a better quality whilst you're going through this sort of breakout patch. So those sort of ingredients that I absolutely love, things like hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and niacinamide. Niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3. It's a great one for repairing the skin barrier and keeping the structure of the skin really, really strong. So now I've given you a little bit of an overview of the kind of ingredients that I really like to look for in a skincare routine. Let's get on to what I personally use as my evening routine. So first things first, always remove all makeup. I personally prefer, you know, oil cleansing is fine. You know, it's whatever works for you, but I personally love a micellar water. This Balance Me one, Flash Cleanse Micellar Water, is my favourite. I have no idea how many bottles of this I've got through, but I absolutely love it, and I can't imagine switching to anything else now. So yeah, so just make sure you remove all your makeup, you know, everything from foundation, and also just, you know, even if you don't wear foundation or much makeup, it's good just to kind of wipe it all over, get rid of any kind of, you know, you've got things like pollution, you know, obviously I would hope that you've been wearing SPF during the day as well, so making sure that you've removed all traces of SPF, or as much as you can, prior to your main cleanse. So once you've removed all your makeup, with whatever cleanser you that works best for you, I then move on to my gel cleanser. Having oily, very congested skin, or kind of prone to congestion, I tend to go for something that's more gel-like. Just works much better for me. There are obviously, if you've got drier skin, there are creams, and also balms as well. But I personally find, for me, the less oils that I can have in my routine, the less congested my skin is. I'm using the Exposed skincare line. You'll see this featured quite a lot throughout my routine. It's one of my staples. You know, I'll use it, my skin will look great. I'll start experimenting with other products, and within a few months my skin will start getting more congested again. So this is my go-to range. Absolutely love it. It's the perfect balance of science. You know, you've got things like salicylic acid, and some of the other lines have got, or one of the other serums has got benzoyl peroxide in it. Also got really good natural ingredients: tea tree, licorice extract, tea tree, green tea, and also one of the products has also got a nice blend of acids as well to keep pores clear and fade scarring and pigmentation. So the facial cleanser, this has got 0.5% salicylic acid, so it's quite a low dose, but it works really well. I just pop a little bit onto my hands and then just massage it in, and I usually massage it in for about 30 seconds to a minute, just to kind of let those acids like work deep into the pores. So at this point in my routine, I tend to go for, you know, not every night, but maybe 3 times a week, I will do something a bit more of like a pampery spa-like treatment, just to give my skin a little bit of extra glow. So some of my favourites are using a face mask. So I love the Balance Me Congested Skin Sheet Mask. It's one of my favourites. You've also got cupping, which are little suction cups which you know move over your skin. I talk about them quite a lot on my Instagram page. They're really great for, you know, bringing new blood, fresh, or stimulating circulation and boosting you know, the skin's glow, speeding up healing, as does a dry brush. This is from Karamamaju, a Danish brand, and I absolutely love this. It's very, even though you think of a body brush like those really hard, bristly ones that you use on your thighs, but this is actually, you know, really, really gentle. It's really, really soft, and you just sort of work in certain ways, circles that way, and brushing up. Instructions come with it, and it's great. I love this. It makes, you know, it really helps kind of make me, you know, my skin feel really sort of soft and smooth. The other thing that I like to do, especially if my skin is like playing up a little bit, is using my Aurora LED mask. Absolutely love this mask. It's made of silicone, so it's just really flexible. It's also wireless. This battery pack charges it up, so you can just basically wander around the house looking really attractive. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm not going to turn it on because it might blind you. But yeah, so that's you know, after cleansing, I will sometimes do, yeah, a few times a week, just kind of give my skin a little bit of an extra pamper. So once we've either cleansed, or if we're doing a little extra treatment, once we've done that, we then move on to my toner. So the toner is, this is a lovely combination of salicylic acid, glycolic acid, and azelaic acid, which helps to lighten, glycolic acid helps lighten pigmentation, and azelaic acid is really good for reducing redness and inflammation. So yeah, this is another exposed product, one that, again, that I love. It's a very watery consistency, so I just splash a little bit, maybe like a teaspoon, just rub it in and just tap it into my skin. Again, quite similar to what I was talking about with the dry brushing and cupping. I really like tapping products into the skin. I find that it helps them absorb better, and it also, you know, again, helps stimulate circulation, which just helps your skin look not just healthy, but just, you know, it gives a really nice glow as well. So that is the cleansing tonic. Also bringing it down the neck as well, just to make sure. I don't know about you, but I often get blemishes sort of come down here. Tends to be a weak point for me, so I always bring my products down onto my neck. So then, surprise, surprise, it's another exposed product. This is the Clear Pore Serum. Again, more salicylic acid. It's also got green tea in it to keep oil production under control. So just use a little blob like that, and just, again, tap it into the skin. I like to use serums in my skincare, especially treatment serums. I find, you know, serums tend to be very high in like active ingredients, but very light on the skin. So, you know, if you suffer with acne, then putting lots of creams and lotions can sometimes just feel too much. It's too heavy for the skin. So these serums are all super light, and your skin just drinks up all those really awesome ingredients that are going to help clear up your skin and just leave your skin looking really, really fresh and glowy and even. So next, I'm using the Face Theory Super Gel Oil-Free Moisturiser. They call it a moisturiser, but again, I would say it's more of a serum. It's, you know, this is packed. This is like one of my holy grail products. It is packed with amazing ingredients for acne, and, you know, in every stage of acne, you've got niacinamide, which is going to help strengthen your skin and, you know, and help prevent your skin from flaring up when you get a breakout. It's also got aloe vera, which is going to calm the skin. It's got green tea extract, which is working on your oil production. It's also got vitamin C, which is going to help with the fading of any pigmentation you have. So yeah, I absolutely just love this one. I apply usually about 2 pumps. I always have multiple stock of that product because I don't know what I'd do without it. It's so light. It also makes a really good primer in the mornings, like underneath your makeup, because it's got a kind of, I don't want to say sticky because that sounds gross, but it's very mattifying and leaves a very kind of slightly tacky texture on the skin, which is really, really nice for, yeah, it's really good for applying makeup over the top of. So that is moisturiser, but I think I call it like another serum. It's very serum-like. So one of the last products in my routine, this one's quite controversial. Some people are going to freak out and be like, no way, I'm not using that. My skin hates it. I've tried it before, doesn't work for me. And that is retinol serum. Retinol is one of the best ingredients for skin. It's, you know, not just for acne, but also it's pretty much one of the only ingredients that you're going to find in skincare which is significantly effective for anti-aging purposes. It reduces scarring by increasing the production of collagen and hyaluronic acid in the skin. It helps fade pigmentation, it keeps the pores clear, it reduces inflammation, and it slows down sebum production. So all of them mean that it's, you know, it's acne gold. It's one of those really, really good products for acne. But you have to start slowly. Illumia MD do a 0.25 strength, a 0.5 strength, and I'm now on the 1.0 strength. It's the retinol resurfacing serum. I started off on the 0.25 and worked my way up. It probably took about 6 months for me to reach the 1.0, but so you have to start slowly. If you don't, your skin is just going to freak out. It's going to get red, it's going to get sore, your skin barrier is going to weaken, it's going to cause breakouts. So you need to start really slowly and build up your tolerance. So with any retinol product, it's highly advised that you only use it at night and that you always wear SPF during the day if you're treating your skin with retinol. This is because it is a resurfacing ingredient. It does remove the sort of dead layers of skin to reveal healthy, new skin cells, which are obviously very vulnerable to UV damage. So by using it at night only and also using sun protection during the day, you just make sure that you're not causing your skin any more damage, because there's no point using retinol to help fight pigmentation if you're going to be going out in the sun without any sun protection on and exposing your skin to harmful UV rays and giving yourself more skin damage and pigmentation. So you know, I will link below to some of my favourite my sun lotion products that I've been using at the moment and that I'm really enjoying during the day, or you can check out my morning routine video, which also I will link below. So that's my evening skincare routine. All the information that I've spoken about today will be posted below, and I hope that you found some new holy grail products that are just going to take your skin from nearly there to perfectly clear. If you have any questions about anything that we've spoken about today, please just pop them in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Alternatively, you can catch me on Instagram. I'll pop my handle here, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.